We have the proud presence of Professor D.S. Chauhan with us today as the chief guest. Professor Chauhan is former professor at IIT BHU and former vice chancellor at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam University, Lucknow, and also former vice chancellor at Uttarakhand Technical University. Professor Chauhan is also the Secretary General of Association of Indian University. He began his illustrious career at Banaras Hindu University as a lecturer, reader, and then professor. He has been a member of University Grants Commission, that is UGC. All the universities he has served brought them at the international scene by his specific contributions. Besides many other contributions, the social service was his mission throughout his life and remained engaged in the upliftment of tribal areas, specifically since 3 decades. He has been awarded with Best Engineer Award by the Institution of Engineers, Lucknow in 2001. It's completely an honor, sir, to have you with us today. May I request Professor Chauhan to kindly address the House and bless the aspirants with his noble words.
आदरणीय डायरेक्टर एनफोर्समेंट IPS officer 9084 batch and the alumnus of this university. It's a great honor that your orientation program has been witnessed, attended and addressed by your own alumnus who has led the biggest organization. Your Dean, Sindhu ji, Rajeshwari ji, Maksudan ji, JP Saini ji, क्योंकि मुझसे सब इतने उम्र में छोटे हैं कि हाउ टू एड्रेस मुझे मुश्किल हो रहा है. All the respected professor of the DCE and the DTU both, because those who were serving that time, even my teachers who joined here in DCE, Dr. Kundu was my teacher in BHU. So I always remember him. He was teaching us machines, electrical machines, and he was here. But one thing is very important. Those who got admission here, they should count themselves that they are very lucky. Because in Indian tradition, if you take the North Indian institution, for many decades, PAC and DCE, now both are university. One is deemed university, another is a full university. They have led many milestones in the country. While I was doing my own PhD in IIT Delhi, that time P.V. Sharma ji was also there, because I came in QIP, Quality Improvement Program. We were all faculty who were coming to IIT Delhi. And he came here as a principal first, and then become Vice Chancellor. And he was Vice Chancellor of the Rajiv Gandhi Technical University. And that was the second in the series of the technical universities. After JNTU, the Madhya Pradesh was having the second technical university, and Punjab Technical University, and then UP Technical University, where I was Vice Chancellor. If you just go abroad, then you can see what is the importance of this DTU. You will get galaxy of the people over there. Even I was staying one of the house in California. When I asked him from where you have done your graduation, he told, I'm from Delhi College of Engineering. So I was, little surprised. Because even the person from the Delhi College of Engineering, in the beginning he did not tell me, but when I digged him that from where you have done your engineering, then he told. You are Dr. Mr. Bhatia from here. So you can find in almost all cities of the USA, because where I was also, for more than 6 years I was there, and I was always scanning the best institution of this country, who is contributing maximum to this country. And now it is very important that you will have hardly 1,000, hours, because in 2 semesters, if you take 6 hours every day, only for 30 weeks, you are going to attend classes. 30 into 6 into 7, that the total hours you are devoting here, and multiplied by the 4. This is a very small, the period in which you are building your own career. But after getting these 4 years devoted, 4,000 hours, for 50 years or 60 years, this foundation will help you. You will surprise, if you count the cost of these 4,000 hours, you cannot find any place that these 4,000 hours become so much. And that tradition in the family or in your own family, when you will say that I am an engineer, then everybody born in that family will also try that I must be engineer. My father, he was MSc of 1928 from the Calcutta University. He was MSc Mathematics. तो उनका हमेशा कहना यही होता था, जो गणित नहीं जानता वो मूर्ख है, ऐसे बोलते थे हमसे. Because of this single line, in my family, everybody was interested in mathematics. And that culminated, the number of the engineers in my family are more. Even my son, both the daughters, they are all engineers. जबकि मोस्टली लड़कियां मेडिकल की तरफ जाने की कोशिश करती हैं. My father, because he was MSc Mathematics, and he promoted, the education. If you just take the history of India, Nalanda or Takshila, whatever you take, Gautam Buddha, he started monasteries. Teach Buddhism in the monasteries. And that led to the universities. In such a gigantic dimension, even if today you go to Nalanda, you will surprise that India has got this kind of the tradition. Now this teacher and taught relation is very important in the life. You will always remember your teachers. And hard teachers, those who have given you hard time, they are more remembered. जो बहुत soft teachers होते हैं उनको कोई याद नहीं करता. Therefore, you have to, the teachers also, they should see that you have to push knowledge. You have to not compromise. You have to not become, because there is a Sanskrit slok, Kastam khal murkhatvam. Ignorance is the highest measure in life. If you just culminate, or if you just see that the ignorance around you, when you are writing paper, research paper, it will come back. Lot of comments will come depending on your knowledge and ignorance. There is a gap. Then in the Sanskrit it is told, why your ignorance is the cause of the miseries. Yovunis daridriyam. As somebody told that your placement officer, he is sitting here. जैसे पहले घर में लड़की होती थी ना, उसकी शादी अरेंज मैरिज होती थी, ऐसे ही प्लेसमेंट का काम है, अरेंज यहीं से अरेंज कर दो. If the job placement is very strong, automatically the merit, admissions, everything will culminate more. DTU is in the Delhi, so you will have a very tough competition, because the entire intellectual, the families, they are always staying in the capital cities. So you have to always taken on the very hard task, because those who will come here, they will offer you more salary, but they will always ask you more, difficult questions. So you have to prepare for that. And the most uncertain in the life as anything, a person who is employing you, what he can ask, nobody knows. When Dr. Sampad was the member of the UPSC, and I came for my attending that UPSC IES examination, I was from electrical engineering. He was asking questions from the, the chemistry. So you don't know what kind of question will come. So you have to prepare yourself for the universal volley of the question. Anybody can ask from anywhere because he is employing you. And that will be molded, that will be built in the classroom. प्रोफेसर CS झा कभी मजाक करते थे, जो जितनी ज़्यादा क्लास अटेंड करेगा उसको उतनी ज़्यादा दहेज मिलेगा. Because he will always get the good marks, he will go in the, the good industries. So he was always cutting jokes. At that time in the IIT Delhi, attendance was not compulsory. But it has been noted down, it was recorded by various teachers. The toppers were always 100% class attending. They were always attending classes. They were not missing even a single class. But here when you are coming to this university, in the schools your parents were there. You might have gone to the coaching classes, so you are spoiled by the coaching classes also. Because here, you will miss both. You will not get here your parents to push you here, and teachers will not be a coacher. They will be a teachers. Now your responsibility to respond teachers. Whatever assignment they will give, you have to be very attentive in the class. You have to be very attentive in the laboratory classes. Submit all the assignments. In Indian system, we have not changed much. We are teaching, then we are giving you assignments. If you cannot solve, then we will solve those questions. I have taken classes in America where the teacher has got the supreme power. If you will say you have to solve 200 unsolved questions of the book, you cannot say no. And it is the prerogative of the teacher to give without any yardstick A or B or C, whatever. In our country, we have got a lot of, you can meet any time your teacher. Abroad, you cannot meet your teacher for 1 year. You can ask, sir, give me some few minutes, you will tell, all right, you come next year. Or come next month. And you will not get at all time. In India, it is a very good country where अध्यापक को कुछ आया ना आए, आप कुछ भी पूछेंगे बताने की कोशिश करेगा, और जब चाहे तब आप मिल लो। ये केवल लिबर्टी यही है और कहीं नहीं। कोई भी अध्यापक इस बात को अपना अपमान समझता है कि मैं किसी अपने बच्चे से मिला नहीं, ये तो मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती की है। वो मिलने आए तो जरूर मिलेगा। Even when we were student that time, our teachers, क्योंकि उस समय थोड़ा सा बच्चों जैसा व्यवहार होता था। After our parents, we were always thinking our teachers are parents. Now dilution has come in the education system, but in those days, every teacher was known to the student, and the students were also knowing the teachers. So now it is the responsibility of the teacher and taught and parents to look the progress of the student, that how they are growing, and then in the last, the credit of any university, the credit of any teacher, it is always remain with the how much hard work you can do under their direction, under their, leadership. I think now the time is almost over, so I will just submit my request to the students. When you attend, you have already joined a very good university, then you keep the name of this university very high. If you just go with the teachers, whatever teacher will tell you, you do that, your destination is sure that you will reach at the highest destination. When you are just going away from the teacher, automatically you are going away from the knowledge. I have seen throughout the world, those who are big teachers, they are doing always better. Teachers means you always take direction, always interact, have number of body of questions in the classroom. Become alert, not insultive, very respectful, but you should have a fertile mind that whether you can ask a relevant question or you cannot ask relevant question. Because in some duration of the time, I remember in America that we were told that the number of the question asked by the student will be the deciding factor for the grade. If he is asking more questions, then he deserves better grade. That is also a kind of interactive learning, that they are putting more questions, and teacher will be also, while he is responding to those questions, will dig out more knowledge in the field. He will be more research-oriented type teacher. So I think I can say that you be alert, be in the class always, never miss teacher, and always interactive. You should not miss even a chance to ask anything that is coming in your mind. Make your mind fertile, more questions will arise, so at least you can find solution from the mouth of the teacher. That is what you call the essence of the education. And with these words, I hope that you will do in 4 years all the records you will break of your earlier alumnus. And anybody who will be the Vice Chancellor or Registrar or Dean, while they are compiling the records, at least they will have, yes, we are growing, we are not going down. And that depends on the teachers and taught both. Because every family, लोग कहते हैं कि कपूत और कपूर, यदि आपको भाई ऐसे बत्ती जलानी है तो कपूर लगा देते हैं, और घर को जलाना हो तो कपूत पैदा कर दो। ऐसे ही अच्छे स्टूडेंट और अच्छे टीचर किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी के वो शान होते हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि मैं यही कहूँगा कि मैं टीचर को तो इसलिए कुछ नहीं कह सकता, मैं खुद ही टीचर हूँ, लेकिन मैं स्टूडेंट से ये कह सकता हूँ कि माता कुमाता न भवति, कोई भी इंस्टीट्यूशन जो है कुमाता नहीं हो सकती। पुत्र कुपुत्रो जायते। तुम यदि इनडिसिप्लिन में रहोगे तो कुछ नहीं सीखोगे। और इमर्सन ने कहा है, बच्चे को बिगाड़ना ज़्यादा महंगा है, बच्चे को बनाना बहुत सस्ता है। और मुझे लगता है कि यदि आपने इन सब को, और विवेकानंद कहते थे कि भाई सबको जन्म यही लेना है, तो ये मन सोचो कि तुम बुड्ढों के घर में जन्म लोगे, आने वाली पीढ़ी के घर में जन्म लोगे। इनको ऐसा बना के जाओ कि इनके घर में आओ तो सुख मिले। इसलिए build your own next generation, and that is the dream of the Vivekanand. The heaven lies in the generation, not in the sky. With these words, I conclude my today's lecture, and thank you very much. God bless everyone. Thank you.